I never knew you could treat depression symptoms from your phone. But with this prescription app called Rejoin, it's possible. It's for adults aged 22 and up with major depressive disorder who want to add to their antidepressant medication. And get this, it's the first and only prescription app authorized by the FDA to treat depression symptoms. Rejoin does not replace your current medication. Be sure to use as directed by your healthcare provider. And if your depression symptoms worsen, seek help immediately. Get started today by talking to your healthcare provider or visiting meetrejoin.com. That's meet, REJOYN.com.
This is Find Your Daily Calm. I'm Sel Gaston. Welcome. How to slow down without falling behind. Breathe in and let go. One more time. Breathe in and let go. Again, breathe in and a longer exhale. Let go. You are here, and here is enough. Welcome to Find Your Daily Calm, the space where you're reminded that slowing down is not the same as stopping, and that presence fuels progress. I want to ask you something. When was the last time you truly paused? Not because you had to, but because you wanted to. Not because you were exhausted, or sick, or overwhelmed, but because you chose to. For many of us, slowing down feels like a luxury, or worse, a sign of weakness. We live in a world that glorifies speed, fast decisions, quick results, instant gratification. But today, I want to remind you that slowing down is not falling behind. In fact, it may be the very thing that moves you forward. The illusion of falling behind. We've been conditioned to believe that if we slow down, we'll get left behind. That if we pause, someone else will take our place, get the promotion, seize the opportunity, outspace us. But have you ever noticed that when you rush through things, mistakes happen? A hurried email that comes off the wrong way? A decision made in panic that leads to regret? A moment with someone you love that passes you by because you were too distracted to notice it. Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. Slowing down means moving with intention. It's like jazz. If you play every note at full speed, back to back, the music turns into noise. But when you slow down, Leave space between the notes. Let the melody breathe. That's when the music truly comes alive. Life is the same way. The pauses, the breaths, the moments of stillness, they don't take away from the journey. They make it richer. The power of presence. There's something powerful about choosing to be here. Not 5 steps ahead. Not stuck in yesterday. Just here. Some of the greatest minds in history understood this. Leonardo da Vinci would take long walks, staring at the clouds, seemingly doing nothing. But it was in these moments of slowness that his greatest ideas took shape. Einstein was known for daydreaming. His theory of relativity was inspired not in a lab, but in a moment of deep, quiet reflection. Even musicians and athletes know this. Rest isn't weakness, it's strategy. The pause between movements, the space between notes. These aren't wasted moments. They are what make the performance, the game, the art great. You don't have to be in constant motion to make progress. You don't have to sprint to win the race. Sometimes the surest way forward is to be still. Practical ways to slow down without losing momentum. So, how do we apply this to daily life? Here are 5 simple ways to slow down without losing your momentum. Number 1, the 1-minute pause. Before moving from one task to another, take a deep breath. Just one. Ask yourself, what do I want to bring into this next moment? A clear mind, patience, gratitude. That one pause can change everything. Number 2, the 80% rule. Instead of working at 100% intensity all the time, try 80% effort. It keeps you productive, but prevents burnout. Athletes do this all the time. They don't train at maximum intensity every day, or they break down. Number 3, mindful transitions. When shifting from work to home, or from one thought to another, don't rush. Pause. Stretch. Take a deep breath. Let one thing end before another begins. Number 4, single tasking. You heard that right. Single tasking is greater than multitasking. We think we're being efficient by juggling 5 things at once. But the truth, our brain performs better when we focus on one thing at a time. Number 5. Rhythm versus hustle. Hustling is exhausting. Rhythm is sustainable. Instead of pushing forward at all costs, find a natural flow. Work, then rest. Speak, then listen. Move, then pause. Progress isn't just about movement, it's about momentum. And momentum doesn't always mean speed. Before we end, let's take one last breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. And exhale. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Do you think your future self will thank you for rushing through everything? Or do you think they'll thank you for being present? For slowing down just enough to truly live? Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means making space for what truly matters. I hope you can carry that with you today. Thank you so much for being here and for making time for stillness. Until next time, stay present, stay calm, and take care.